This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so yesterday we discussed about this slide, whatever the Linux comments are there. In this particular slide, we discussed it, right? mkdir, ls command, tree command, cd, pwd, rmdir, rm, touch, and m command. So these are the commands yesterday we discussed, right? And we have executed all these commands also. Okay, so some guys are reporting, sir, when I'm stopping my Linux server, it is showing that 0 running instances. Earlier it was running. After that, I have stopped. It is not showing that any instances. Okay, so maybe you have applied this filter, instance state running. What you will do? Click on clear this filter. So it is going to display that all the instances. Okay, just refresh it. Sometimes what you are going to do, you have created in one region and you are going to search in another region, right? So that time also you are not going to see that instances. Right, still it is loading. Are yaar, every day this Jitendra guy is saying not audible, sir. Are bhaiya, this is the third day. Every day you are saying that same thing. Just check it from your side. Everyone is able to hear me, and you are the person only here not able to hear. Okay, just check from your side. Okay, so still. So guys, can you able to see my screen?
Yes,
If
sir.
not able to. Okay, so okay, let me why it is not opening. Is it opening again? It is taking more time today. Is it for everyone or only for me? Guys can check it whether it is working for you guys or not. Working? Why it's taking more time for me? Not sure why it is taking more time for me. Seems it is loading now. Yeah, it's loading. Okay. Okay. See, instance state. I have selected running. So it is going to display that only to one instance. You are thinking that, sir, I have other instances also. Why? Because we have applied that filter. Just clear these filters. See, it is going to display all. So some guys are saying, sir, I have stopped and after I have logged in, I'm not able to see any instances. Just check that in which instance, in which region you have created. Okay, see, I have created in Asia Pacific, Mumbai. So if you go to in Ohio or any some other region, you are not going to see, right? So that's why. So let me stop it. So you have to check that correctly where you have created. Okay, so let me connect to the server. Just copy this one, open the terminal. Guys, still you people are doing the mistake. n number of times I have mentioned. Okay, first go to the folder where your PEM file is there. So what people are doing, just opening the mobile term and they're executing this command and they're getting the same error. Identity file devops mss.pem file not accessible. No such file or directory. Almost 50% people are doing same error. Yesterday and day before yesterday, really I spent lot of time to explain you guys. That's why I am showing the same error, how when you are going to get this error, how to fix that one. See what it is clearly saying, no such file or directory with this one, devops mss.pip. Currently you are in Mithun Reddy user home directory. So where your PEM file is there, which is there in the desktop, cd space tilde symbol forward slash des, just type and hit the tab. Okay, so automatically the desktop folder is going to be populate here. Then my PEM files are in EC2 PEM files folder. Okay, first go to that particular folder, just type ls. Once if you see this PEM file and you can execute this command. Some guys are giving that the PEM file name is devops.mss.pem. I mentioned don't give any spaces or dots while creating a PEM file, while downloading this PEM file. And some guys are giving that devops mss.pem. Directly they are giving the extension .pem and it is going to download with like this one. See, when you are creating EC2 instance, don't specify that extension .pem. Okay, so you guys has to follow my instructions. If you follow my instructions, you are not going to get any error. Okay, now execute. See, it has connected and it is showing last login, this one. Just type uname and you are going to see that Linux. Clear? Really guys, yesterday many guys pinged me about the same error. Just read that error message. Once if you get any error, just read that message. If you read that message, easily you can able to understand what error I am getting. Simply don't ping me personally. So guys, I am requesting you guys, don't ping me personally. You can ping in the Skype group. Don't ping in the WhatsApp group today onwards. And I'm not going to share any meeting URL in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so this is the last day free classes for free guys. Some guys are going to join 1 week and they are going to left, stupid guys. Okay, so that's why this is the last free session I am going to give. Tomorrow onwards I am going to share in the Skype group only. You guys also has to discuss all these issues and technical things in the Skype group only. Clear? Sir, if you don't use Linux for 5 minutes, connection losing any reason? Yes, Jivan. Very good concern. I will help you on that one. Okay. So maybe today or tomorrow, or let me explain now itself. So why I didn't explain this one now itself? Uh, Still many people don't know that VI editor and all. So 1 or 2 days you guys can struggle this issue. Tomorrow or like Monday, I am going to explain you how to fix that issue, because you have to know that VI editor and all. Okay, so now I have successfully connected to the Linux server. Okay, So we are going to discuss about that other set of commands. Okay. See, we have created a directory with the mkdir, right? Mkdir directory name for creating the directories. I want to create a files. We are going to use the touch command. Touch, give the file name. So file name is devops.txt. Devops.txt. Okay. So what will happen? Once you execute this command, it is going to create a file. Right now, if you see, no files, no directories in the current directory. So what is the command to check currently in which directory we are in? What is the command? pwd, print working directory. pwd means, right? Manish Kumar, you can stop sometime asking these questions. Okay, we are going to discuss about the sudo command later. That time you came to know that what is the sudo. Okay, so if you ask, keep on. If I am not answering means I am going to cover that topic later. So you are asking the same question multiple times. I am seeing that question. I am not answering means the topic we are going to cover later. If I explain now only, the flow is going to be missed, and we need to spend more time to explain that one now. It's a waste of time. Okay, so if you see now, we are in the ec-user home directory and nothing is there. Now I am going to create a file, touch devops.txt. Now just type ls. See, it is showing that one file, ls-l. See, it is showing that this is the file which it has created in this timestamp and zero size, zero size. By default, touch command, it is going to create that empty file. It is going to create empty file, right? So what I am going to do, I am going to update this file. How we are going to update? Very simple. We are going to use the vi editor. Vi. So however, we are going to use that notepad plus plus. So how many guys notepad plus plus? How many guys knows about this notepad plus plus? So if you don't know, see here we have one URL like Mithun Technologies DevOps tools. So if you don't know, just go through this URL. I have created one URL. Okay, see here YouTube channel URL. If you click on this one, it will take you to YouTube channel. This one. Okay, so if you click on this one, it will take you to the blog URL. So like that, see here Notepad plus plus. Just click on this one. You can download any of these versions. It is very useful, guys. This editor. Okay, everyone should install if you are using the Windows machine. So like a Notepad plus plus, Word doc, these are the editors, right? If you are using the Windows. So in the Linux or MacBook, we are going to use the VI editor. VI, give the file name. So I'm going to give the devops.txt. So this VI editor, what it will do, it is going to check whether this particular file is there or not. If it is not there, it will create. If it is there, just open in the command mode. It is going to open in the command mode. When the file is going to open in the command mode, you are not able to update that particular file. Okay, so what you have to do? Press the I. Once if you press the I, it will come in insert mode. It will come in the insert mode. Right. So once if you press that I, it will come insert mode. Then you can update that one. Okay. So write something here. Now I want to save it. When the file is in the insert mode, you are not able to save it. What you have to do? You have to get back that file into the command mode. For that one, press that press the escape button. Press the escape button. Once if you press the escape button, it will come to that command mode. Then what you have to do? Press the colon WQ. WQ means write, W means write, Q means quit, means save and close. Save and close. Okay. So now what I will do? See, right now this file is 0 bytes, means empty file. I'm going to update this file va devops.txt. Okay, hit the enter. See, it is showing that 0 lines, 0 characters. It is already existed file. And type I. Once if you press the I, it will come into the insert mode. See, it is in the insert mode. Now you can write it. Hello guys. Welcome to Linux commands session. Linux commands are very important. Don't miss any sessions. Don't join from the mobile. This is a warning. Okay, it's a warning. Okay, so now I have updated, I have added some content. I want to save it. When the file is in the insert mode, you are not able to save it. Then what to do? You have to press the escape button. See, I am going to press the escape button. Just observe. See, the insert mode is disappeared and it came to the command mode. Then colon WQ. Now, just if you type lsfnl, observe that it is showing that some size bytes, 147 bytes. Earlier it was 0 bytes. Right. So now I have a one file called as devops.txt and it is having some content. So if you want to see the content in this particular file, we are going to use the cat command. Cat, give the file name. See, it is displaying the content from this particular file. So already we know touch command, it is going to create an empty file. Now, if I execute same command like a touch and if I give the same file name, what will happen? Is it going to override the existing content? What will happen? So some guys are saying yes, some guys are saying no. Some guys are saying it will give the error. No, it is not going to give any error. Just what will happen? It is going to check that. So touch command, what it will do? First, it will check that whether this particular file is there or not. If it is there, just it is going to change the timestamp. It is going to change the timestamp. It is not going to override the content. See, right now, this particular file timestamp is this one. Now I am executing this command. Hit the enter. Now you can see, let's open it. Just observe. Earlier it was July 14, 54 minutes. July 14, 56 minutes. Size is not see changed. The size is not changed. Clear? Anybody have any questions about this touch command? No? Okay. See, We have created the files, we have created the directories. mkdir devops, right? mkdir python. If you see here, for this particular directories and file, it is adding some default permissions. It's adding some default permissions, correct? And before that, I want to create a one file in this particular directory. Okay, what to do, guys? I want to create a one file in this DevOps directory. What will do? Sir, go inside this particular directory and you can create it. No, I don't want to. Okay, so touch, specify the directory name, then give the test.txt. Okay, if you don't specify the directory, what will happen? It is going to create in the current directory. It is going to create in the current directory. Okay, now DevOps directory is a empty directory or non-empty directory? It is not empty directory. Why? Because it is having some content. So if you type ls, it is going to display in the current directory whatever the directories or files are there. So if you want to see in the DevOps directory, we'll use that directory name along with the ls command. See, in the DevOps directory, we have one file called as test.txt. So Chandana Sashikant is asking that, sir, whatever the files yesterday we have created will be erased. Do we need to create again? Will be available, those files directories will not get erased. This is his question. Baya, if you create a file or if you create a directory, it is going to be available until you're going to delete it. So yesterday we have created directories, files, and we used that rm command, rmdir command, and we have deleted, right? So that's why whatever the directories, whatever the files yesterday we created, those files and directories has deleted. That's why today again I am creating, right? So here DevOps directory is non-empty directory. Inside the DevOps directory, test.txt is a empty file. If you want, you can check it. See, test.txt file is empty file. Python is a empty directory, right? So let me create one more file. Touch db.sh. This is one shell script. Now if you see, db.sh is the one empty file. DevOps directory contains one test.txt, one empty file, right? Python is an empty directory. Now my question is, I want to search files and directories. Okay, so if you want to search a file or directory in your Windows machine, see left side down, you have one search option is there, right? There you will go and you will search it. But in the Linux, we don't have that search option. Now, how to search the files and directories in the Linux? We are going to use the find command. Using the find command, you can search the files and directories with some specified conditions. Okay, so we have various conditions are there, like size. I want to find all the files or directories with 1 GB size files. I want to find or I want to find the files or directories which are created by Bhaskar user. I want to find files or directories which are created 10 days back. So like that, we have various conditions to search the files using the find command. See, the conditions like you specify the file that match the arguments. Find can be used in variety of conditions, like you can find the files by permissions, users, group, file type. Suppose if you want to get the file which are only the text files, you want to find the files which are only the text files, you can specify that one also. Date. So what are the files which are created 1 week back? I want to get that all the files, right? So like that, many options are there. Using the find command, we can specify those conditions. So I have one important interview question: how to find all the empty files in current directory? This is the question. So the answer is already we know. If you want to search any file or directory in the Linux server, we'll use the find command. Find, and where you want to search, you have to specify that one. Where you want to search? You want to search in current directory. How we are going to specify current directory in the Linux? Dot. Dot represent that current directory. Dot represent that current directory. So what you want to search? Files, right? Hyphen type F. So here hyphen type F means here file. Okay. Then space. So if you execute this command, it is going to search all the files in the current directory. All the files in the current directory. Okay. But my requirement is empty files. Empty files. So for that one, what we are going to do? We have to specify the condition hyphen empty. So once if we execute this command, it is going to display all the empty files. Right. Same way, another important intro question: how to find all the empty directories? There's means directories in the current directory. Very simple. If you know that how to find all the empty files for this question is very simple. Just instead of F, we are going to specify the D. D means directory. D means directory. Clear? Okay. So now let me execute this command. So now if I execute this command, so what are the files are going to display here? How many files? Some guys are giving two, some guys are giving one. So my answer is two. Why? Because no? Yes, Srinivas also answered correct. db.sh and test.txt, which is available in the Devops directory. See here, test.txt, db.sh. These are the two empty directories, empty files. Sir, we are specifying the current directory. No? So in the current directory, Devops directory is there. So it is going to search in subdirectories also. Clear? Now, if I specify that D, okay, so how many directories are going to display? Only one, right? See, because only the Python directory is the empty directory. Clear? So this is very important command. If you go and see in our document, detailed document, here I have given many examples about the find command with various examples. Okay. So touch command. So guys, don't practice this one. Okay. See here, if you want to search with the file name, okay, mithun.sh, we are going to use the hyphen name. So here where I am searching in the user's home directory. That's why we are specifying that tilde symbol. So guys, if you want to search all the empty files in entire server file system instead of current directory in server file system, entire server file system. So what is the answer? Instead of current directory, what we are going to specify? Forward slash. Forward slash means it is a root directory, parent directory, right? So as a normal user, can you able to access the files which are available in the all the directories like opt directory? No. So you have to execute this command as a root user. Then only you can able to find all the empty files. It is going to display. Otherwise, you are going to get error, permission denied. So as a normal user, if you execute this command, you will get that error like permission denied. Just go ahead and execute. Later, you can execute this command with the root user. You are not going to get it. So execute and observe. Clear? So if you want to search all these empty files in user home directory, so for that one, we are going to specify the tilde symbol. Sorry guys, tilde symbol, right? See here, we are going to search mithun.sh file. I have specified the option hyphen name where in the user home directory. See, we'll search mithun.sh file under current directory because I have specified the dot, right? Here I name means ignore the case. Suppose in the directory m capital letter is there, m capital letter mithun.sh, right? So that time if you search with this one, it is not going to give any result because you are searching with m lowercase, right? So if you want to ignore the case, we are going to use the I. Okay. See here, it will search all the files which are having 7 permissions because we specified the condition hyphen perm 777. Okay. Even if you don't give the 0 or if you give also, there is no change. Okay. See, I want to search all the files which are having that execute permissions. See, A is equal to X. I want to find all the empty files we discussed. Okay. See, I want to search all the hidden files. Okay. Dot star. Any file with start with the dot means it is a hidden file or hidden directory. Right. So like that, guys, I have given many examples here. See, find dot hyphen m time 1, it will find all the files modified exact one day in the current directory because I have specified dot and m time, right? So go through all these examples, okay? So but don't practice these commands because still we didn't executed what is this exe, and see here we are passing one command output as another command as the input. We didn't discuss about that awk command, all these things. Okay, so whatever you can able to understand, just go through those things and you can practice it, right? So guys, that's why you at least you have to spend 2 hours time, okay, for practicing. Clear? Clear? Anybody have any questions about the find command? Find is very important command, guys. Okay, see, when you are creating the files or directories which are creating with some default permissions, right? So if you want to create a directory with the custom permissions, is it possible? Yes or no? If you want to create a directory with some custom permissions, is it possible or not? Yes, it is possible. Yesterday we created, na? How to create it? How to create a directory with some custom permissions? Mkdir hyphen m, give the permissions, whatever the permissions you want, and give that directory name. See, it has created a directory test with some custom permissions. So on what basis these permissions, default permissions are going to set? On what basis these default permissions are going to set? Based on the umask value. Umask. So umask means user mask. Okay. So how to display the umask value? See, this umask value is different for the root user and different for the normal user. Okay, so umask is different for root user and different for normal user. So what is the umask value for root user? Anybody idea? 0022. What is the umask value for normal user? It's 0002. Guys, these are the standard values. Okay, these are the standard values. So how to display the umask value? What is the command to display the umask value? Very simple. Just type that umask. Okay, umask is a command to display that umask value. Hit the enter. See, 0002. Because I have logged in as a normal user. I have logged in as a normal user. That's why it is displaying the 0002. So if you switch to the root user, sudo space su space hyphen, and you can execute umask. See, it is displaying that 0022. Did you observe? So guys, these are the standard umask values, default values. So if you want to log out with the root user, just type that exit command. Just type the exit command. Right. So now I'm going to discuss about that. What are the default permissions are going to set if the file is created by the root user? Okay. So if you create a file with the root user, what are the default permissions it is going to set? Vijay is saying that 644. On what basis you are saying? I will show you. See, base permissions for file is 0666. This is a base permission. From that base permissions, you have to subtract the umask value. What is the umask value for the root user? 0022. So after subtracting, what is the value? 0644. So even if you remove this 0 also, same. So if I create a file with the root user, 644 is the default permissions it is going to set. Same way, if you create a file with the normal user, what is the permission you are going to get? What is the permission you are going to get? Can you guess? Easily can able to answer. Manish Singh, Manish Kumar is saying that 664. Yes, 664 is the correct answer. Okay. Why? The default umask value for normal user is 0002. Subtract that umask value from the base permissions. Okay, so we are going to get that 664. So if you create a file with the normal user, this is the umask value, this is the default permission, you are going to get it. Okay, so if I create a directory, what is the default directory permissions it will get if the directory is created by the root user? So base permissions for directory is 0777. From that one, you can subtract the umask value. So the umask value for root user is 0022. So after subtracting, okay, the value is 0755. Okay, so if you create a directory with the root user, you are going to get that 755 is the default permissions. 755 is the default permissions. Right. So if you create a directory with the normal user, what are the default permissions we are going to get? Can you guess? Oh, everyone is saying that 775. Is it correct? Yes, 775 is the correct answer. Why? Because for normal user, the default umask value is 0002. If you subtract that umask value from the base permissions, this is the value we are going to get. Are Jitendra Bhaiya, you are the person only you are getting that issue like not able to hear. You are the person only saying that not able to hear. Just check from your side. N number of times you are saying that. Okay. So if you are not able to hear or if you are not able to see the screen, guys, for everyone I am saying re-login. Okay. So sometimes this go to meeting is going to trouble us. Okay, even yesterday after your class, I am supposed to start the other class. It is not working. Okay, I have cancelled the class. Usually we are not going to cancel the class until unless this kind of issues occurs. Okay, so now you are clear, right? How the default permissions are going to set on what basis? It's based on the umask value, right? So now is it possible to change the UMass value? See, this is the default UMass value. Is it possible to change the UMass value? Yes, it is possible. How? Using the UMass command only. Suppose I want to give the UMass value is 222. Just execute this command. So after executing this command, if you execute UMass command, it is going to display that this one 0322. So UMass is a command to display the UMass value and set the UMass value. Right. So this is the temporarily it is going to set for this session only. Okay. So if you execute this command, it is going to set the UMass value temporarily. You want to set the UMass value permanently. What you have to do? You have to add this particular line in the, you will see one file called as dot bash underscore profile, which is available in user home directory. So user home directory we are going to represent using the tilde symbol. Tilde symbol. Okay, just if you add this line in dot bash underscore profile, which is going to be set that UMask value permanently. Clear? So this UMask value is going to set permanently whatever the user you have updated that bash underscore profile. Suppose each user have that bash underscore profile. Okay, so I have updated this bash underscore profile for Bhaskar user. So this UMask value is going to set permanently 222 for the Bhaskar user. I want to set permanently for other user, all the users. All the users. What you have to do? You have to add into that etc directory. There you will see that one file called as profile. One second, guys. I'm getting the call. Okay, sorry, guys. See, if you want to change this UMask value permanently for all the users, you have to update this UMask value into this particular file. So this file is like all the users. This file for specific users. Each user they have their own file bash underscore profile. Each user they have. Okay. So now we'll see whether for normal user these are the default permissions for file and these are the default permissions for directory has set or not. We'll see. But if you see here, if you type ls-l, it is showing that some alphabets, these permissions. Na? Just copy these permissions and convert these permissions. So this file devops.txt file has created with the normal user. So if you create a file with the normal user, 664 are the default permissions, right? How? But when it is displaying like this one, right? Now, how we are going to convert these numbers to the alphabets? See here, R means read, W means write, X means execute. R means write, W means write, R means read, W means write, X means execute. So values, R means 4, write means 2, execute means 1. Vishnath is asking, can we set the UMask value for root user also? Yes, it is possible. It is possible. You can set. Okay. Now, if you see, if you want to get that 6, what are the values I need to add? R means 4, W means 2, right? So if you want to get the 6 value, what are the things we need to add? Read, write. Read, write means 4 and 6, right? 4, 6 means 4 plus 2 means 6. Okay. Another 6, read, write. Another one is 4, right? See, so 664 means read, write, read, write, read. Now see, if you create a file, it is going to give that read, write, read, write, read. Already we know, if you create a file with a normal user, we are going to get that 664 permissions. Yes or no? If you see here, 664 means read, write, read, write, read. Correct, na? So these are the permissions and it has matched, right? Same way, check the directory permissions. If you create a directory, okay, what are the permissions are going to get? Just convert these alphabets to the numbers. Read, write, execute means 7. Read, write, execute means 7. Read, execute means read means 4, execute means 1, 5. Right? So if you create a directory with a normal user, what are the permissions we are going to get? 775. Just you can validate it. See, if you create a directory with a normal user, we are going to get the 775 permissions. Now clearly understood, right? So the default permissions are going to set based on UMask value only. Agree with me? Yes, we proved that one. Right? So now I am going to change the UMask value. If I change the UMask value, so currently whatever the files, whatever the directories are there, na, these files and directories permissions also going to change, or this new UMask value is going to reflect for the files which are going to create now, whatever the new files, for those files it is going to apply, or for existing files also going to apply? Only for new files. So what are the files which I am going to create, for those files only it is going to reflect that new UMask value. Okay, so maybe you have a question, what is the use of this UMask value, sir? See, you have some requirement, I want to create all the files, default permissions are 4. Okay, means like this one 400. If you observe here, each file or each directory have that 3 sets of permissions. So what is this first set is going to represent? It is first set is going to represent user, or we can call as owner, user. Second set is going to represent a group. So third set is going to represent others. Okay. user, group, others. Okay. So Karunakar is asking that. Okay, so not Karuna. Jivan, sir, what is the UMask value for test? Bhaiya, we are not going to set the UMask value for the directories. We are going to set the UMask value for the user level, right? So based on the UMask value, permissions are going to set, right? So we have created a directory called as test with the custom permissions, some custom permissions, right? See, why we need to change the UMask value? We have a requirement. So this is the default UMask values for root user and normal user. Why we need to change the UMask value? Based on your requirement. My requirement is I want to create all the files with 400 permissions. Okay. So now what is the UMask value you have to give? See, base permissions is 666. So if you want to get that 400 permissions means what is the UMask value you have to get? 266. So if you execute UMask 266, okay, after executing this one, if we execute this command touch test.txt, this test.txt file is going to create with the 400 permissions. 400 means, what do you mean by 400? Only the read permissions. For whom? Only for the user. This is group. Third one is others. So 400 means user, or we can call as owner will get the read permissions. Read permissions. User or owner will get the read permissions. Clear? Anybody have any questions? Now let me change the UMask value. Just type first UMask. This is the default UMask value. UMask 222. Now you can type UMask. See, it is 0222. Now if I create a file touch test.txt. Now tell me what are the permissions I am going to get for test.txt. Vijay Singh already answered. 444. Yes. Thank you. Srinivas answered RRR. Yes. Just if you type LSFNLC RRR. Thank you guys for your prompt answers. Really, I'm happy with you guys. Everyone has to participate and everyone has to answer that questions immediately. So if you join from mobile, you are not able to answer. You are not able to focus that class. That's why I am saying you have to join from laptop only. Clear? So now my requirement is I have created files and I have created the directories. I want to change the permissions. Is it possible? After creating the files or directories, changing the permissions? Yes, it is possible. Yes, it is possible. How to change it? Is there any command? Yes, using the chmod command. Chmod. Ch means change mode. Change mode, not mode. Okay. And chmod give the permissions. I want to remove all the permissions. 00. Specify the file name or directory name. Devops.txt. So once if you execute this one, what will happen? So Srini is saying that Wish we could change mood by command. Good. Thank you. So if we execute this command, what will happen? It is going to remove the all the permissions. It will remove the all the permissions for everyone. Now just type lsfnl and see. It is saying that hyphen. Right. Now I want to give that read access for everyone. Everyone means user, group, others. What to do? I want to give the read access for everyone. G1 is saying that 400. 400 means what? Only for the user. Read permissions for only user. My question is for everyone. Okay. I want to give access for everyone. So for that one, we are going to give that 444. Okay. So it will give that read access, read permissions for 444 means read permissions for everyone. Everyone. Okay. Let me execute it. chmod 444 devops.txt. Now just if you type ls-l and see it is giving that RR. Earlier it was empty. Right. So now I want to give that full permissions for the user and read write for the user and group. Full permissions for user. Yes, Katija has answered. 766. So 7 means full permissions for the user. For user and group, read and write. Read and write means 6. So we have to give the DevOps. Now just type lsfnl and see. For user, full permissions. For group, read write. Others also read write. Clear? So now I want to give all the permissions for everyone. chmod 777 devops.txt. Now tell me what is the highest permissions for any file or any directory? 77 is the highest permissions. Okay, good. So now just if you type lsfnl and see, everyone is getting read write execute, read write execute, read write execute. Now my requirement is I don't want to use these numbers. Okay, I want to use it alphabets. So for that one, we are going to use that chmod command only. Now first I am going to remove it. chmod 000 devops.txt. Now if you see, no permissions. Now I want to give the read access for everyone. I want to give the read access for everyone. I don't want to use this numbers. I want to use the alphabets. So Srinivas is saying that chmod u plus r, g plus r, o plus r. He's saying that u plus r, okay, comma g plus r, comma o plus r. Is it correct? Yes, but instead of this one, you what you will do? Very simple. plus R, just plus R. Okay, so plus means adding, right? R means here read. So by default, it is going to set that read permissions for everyone if you don't specify here. So if you want to, so this is for read permissions for everyone. I want to give read permissions for only the user. So instead of plus R, just specify that U plus R. Okay. So if you execute this one, only you are going to get these permissions. Okay. Let's see. Just type ls-l. Observe, it is giving only for user. But if you use that only plus, don't specify anything, it is going to add for everyone. See, user group others, read permission, right? So like this, guys, you can give that one. So if you want to give that all the permissions for user and group, read and write, what to do? So for user, what we need to give? All the permissions, u plus read write x, comma go. Go means group and others, read write. Okay, like this you can use it. Now if you see ls-fnl, see for user full permissions, group and others, read write. So if you want to give all the permissions for everyone, very simple, chmod plus read write execute and specify that devops.txt. Just type ls-fnl and see it is right. So plus means adding, minus means removing. Minus means removing. Clear? Anybody have any questions so far, whatever we discussed? So we set the permissions for the file. Is it possible to set the permissions for directories as well as? Yes. chmod 000 devops directory. Okay. So did you remember DevOps directory contains that some files? One file is there, test.txt, right? So now if I execute like this one, is it going to apply these 00 permissions to DevOps directory and subdirectories files? No. Yes, you are the correct. So it is going to apply for only this particular directory, right? So if you want, you can execute. Just I am going to give that 44. Now if you observe ls-fnl, see it is giving that 444. But if you see in DevOps directory we have one file. So for that file, see it is saying that it is not able to permission denied because you don't have the execute permissions for the directory. If you don't have execute permissions, you are not able to access that directory. Someone asked, so what is the use of X permissions for the directory? Okay, chmod u plus X DevOps directory. Now I am giving the execute permissions. Now if you see ls-fnl DevOps, see, got it. This is the use of execute permissions for the direct. Now see, for the file, is it changed the permissions? No. But my requirement is I want to change the permissions to subdirectories and files also. So for that one, chmod, okay, hyphen R plus read write DevOps. Now it is going to apply read write for DevOps directory and subdirectories also. Just type ls, see, ls hyphen l, see, read. So it is not applied in chmod ugo plus read write and DevOps directory. Just type ls hyphen l, see, read write. Now same way that file also, see, whatever the permissions are there, it is going to be right. So if you don't use hyphen r option, if you don't use hyphen r here, hyphen r means recursive. Sir, yesterday we used that rmd c rm hyphen r, so small letter r here. So here also we are going to use that recursive. Here also we are going to use that recursive, right? So Anshka is asked, sir, if there is no permissions for any file, will user will be able to write that file? No, you have to give that write access, then only. So Khagesh is asking, please repeat it again. Bhaiya, I have one directory called as Devops directory. Inside that one, test.txt file is there. So if I execute chmod 77, I am going to give that Devops. What will happen? It is going to apply 7 permissions for only the directory DevOps. Inside this DevOps directory, if any folders or files for that particular file or folder, it is not going to apply this one. So if you want to apply 7 permissions for files, subdirectories which are there in DevOps directory, you have to use that hyphen R, capital letter R. So here also recursive, here also recursive. Okay, yesterday also we used rm hyphen r. R means recursive. So here lowercase r, here uppercase r. So Girish is asking, what is UGO? Guys, can you answer for his question? U means user, G means group, O means other. Okay, so user means owner who created. So we have groups. See, I have a one file called as a devops.txt. For this devops.txt, who is the owner? Who is the owner? EC-user means whoever created that file, that guy will become the EC-user. That guy will become the owner. Here, owner of this particular file is means user or owner means same EC-user. So group also EC-user. By default, the username will become the group. So now I have one more user called as Bhaskar in this particular Linux server. So now I am not belongs to means Bhaskar user not belongs to EC-user. So now Bhaskar user is for this particular file others. So whoever other than like user and group, he will become the others to this particular file. Clear? Which command work with lowercase r or uppercase? R is necessary. Yes. So when you are executing the commands, when you are practicing, okay, you will understand which command having that capital letter R, lowercase letter R. So now you have got that information. So chmod command going to use that hyphen R. Okay. So rm command is going to use that hyphen R. Sir, in DevOps, 5 files are there, but I need to only 3 particular files. some permissions. Is it possible? Yes, you can go ahead and you specify that permissions. So DevOps directory. Suppose in DevOps directory, I want to give 7 permissions for only the text files star.txt. Specify that. So what will happen in this particular directory? Whatever the files which are having, so you have to remove this hyphen r that type. Okay, star.txt means for all the text files it is going to give 7 permissions. You can go ahead and give. So Pawan is asking that question. Clear? Okay, so if you don't have any questions, we'll wind up. So we'll continue these questions, these comments tomorrow. Clear? So guys, already I have shared these documents in the Skype group. Just go through that one. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can post that questions in the Skype group. And guys, I'm going to share one Telegram group. Just you can install app in your Telegram group app in your mobile. Okay. Then create account. Then I will give that one URL. Just click on that one. You will join into that particular group. Almost 7,000 DevOps professionals are there. Clear? Okay. So today, so tomorrow URL I am going to share today in the evening in the Skype group only, and also this particular recorded video I am going to share in that Skype group. So after 9 a.m. IST, because so now 7:30 I have one more batch. Okay. So don't ask me this. Please share with me the video and all. Okay. After 9 a.m. I am going to share. Thank you. So guys, whoever paid the fees, still if you are not in that Skype group, just ping me personally. So I think already I have added many guys. Okay. Thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.